are tracking breaking news out of Valley Center. Sedgwick County Dispatch says a child is critically hurt after being hit by a car. This is a live look at the scene right now. This happened at the 700 block of North Redbud just before 5:30. We do have our KSN crews here gathering more information. As we learn more detail, of course, we'll bring that to you on air and online. Also, another breaking news story that we're tracking for you tonight. Two Wichitans are suing Union Pacific Railroad in connection to contamination at the 29th and Grove site. The class action lawsuit claims the railroad mishandled hazardous and toxic substances. The lawsuit claims toxic spills happened as early as the 70s and contamination was uncovered in the 90s, but people living in the area did not know about it until 2022. They are suing for several things, including loss of property value. We did reach out to Union Pacific for comment, but have not heard back. Storms moving into the Sunflower State tonight. This video coming into our newsroom, you can see this landspout. This is near Beloit. Chief Meteorologist Lisa Teachman is now in the Storm Track 3 Weather Center tracking these conditions for us. Lisa?
Winter weather advisories and watches are out there in place for the weekend, so we brought in meteorologist Lucy Dahl here to tell us more.
That's right, Jason. Some of us already felt that cold air move in today, and as we look towards tomorrow, the frigid cold is going to be locking in place over much of the Sunflower State.
AAA is encouraging Kansans to build their winter emergency kit ahead of the storm, and it should include items like warm clothing and blankets in case you get stranded. A first aid kit should also be in your car in case of an emergency. Don't forget to pack a flashlight and extra batteries, and keep an ice scraper and snow shovel handy at all times.
This is KSN News 3 at 5.
Bain did a wonderful job working for us. I can't explain enough how much Bain did for this community.
Many people coming out to honor and remember the life of patrol service dog Bain. We'll have continuing coverage coming up a little later. The South Central Regional Psychiatric Hospital, one step closer to becoming a reality. Sedgwick County Commissioners and KDADs moving forward with securing land near Meridian and MacArthur, and it will not cost a dime. Lang Real Estate is donating 11 acres. Commissioners say there are several benefits to this location. KSN's Derek Lytle is live with why some say, Derek, this is the perfect fit.
Jeff, Sedgwick County Commissioners I spoke with today say it came down to this location and one over near Central and McLean. That land donation here where I stand will play a role in creating many more opportunities at the new hospital.
All right, Derek, thank you. Let's go in depth now on what the hospital will offer. 25 beds for people charged with crimes, waiting for mental health evaluations, and 25 more will be reserved for those ordered to get treatment. Construction set to begin early next year. Hospital expected to open in 2027.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Julia Thatcher.
And I'm Jeff Herndon. The presidential preference primary is underway. Only the third to happen in Kansas in the last 5 decades. Polls close in less than an hour.
And the Secretary of State says he expects only about 125,000 people to cast their vote. He says there are several reasons for low turnout.
It's a brand new election that people are not used to voting in. It's only one contest on the ballot, so there's not as much compulsion for people to want to go out and vote. And three, it's in a presidential races that the candidates and the nominees are by and large already decided.
This election cost the state about $5 million. Schwab believes the legislature will consider that amount when determining whether to have another presidential preference primary.
And we do have team coverage tonight. KSN's Craig Andrus is in Butler County with a look at voting going on there. But first, let's begin with Zena Taher, who is in southeast Wichita. Zena.
Yeah, it's been slow at the polling sites that I've been at today. We've been at this site for about 3 hours now, and there's been several 30-minute stretches with no voters coming in or out. Now I want to check in with KSN's Craig Andrus. He's in Butler County. Craig.
Here in Butler County, as you can see behind me, not a big voter turnout. They've only had about 165 here out of more than 8,600 that could vote. So Polls are closing within the hour, but there are some voters still out in the parking lot that are coming in now. And at 10 o'clock tonight, I'm going to dive more into the presidential preference primary, who pays for it, and why we do not currently have a caucus system this year, and whether or not it will come back. For now, we're live in Butler County. Craig Andrus, KSN News 3.
Craig, thanks. The post-election audit in Sedgwick County expected to take place on Friday. The canvass will begin next Tuesday. This is the day where provisional ballots will be reviewed and counted. Official results will be released after the canvass.
The recent round of moisture increased the water level at the Winfield City Lake. The city said the lake gained enough water over the last 3 months to drop their water conservation measures put in place in June. The last time it was full was July of 2022. Who will benefit from our next chance of rain? Chief Meteorologist Lisa Teachman has the answer in your full storm trajectory forecast next. This is a beautiful way to kick off our Friday.
Nice.
This sunrise was captured this morning in Derby.
Looks perfect. Temperatures also are going to be perfect and giving us an early taste of spring. Right now, Wichita experiencing its 4th warmest February since 1893.
Whew, that is...
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that is a long time ago. And it's that big question, how much longer will the warmer than average trend last? Chief Meteorologist Lisa Teachman breaks it down for us in our storm trajectory forecast next.
Still to come on KSN News at 6.
Most looking forward to the Chiefs win!
Everybody talking about it. Chiefs fans making the trip to Baltimore to support their team. What the diehards had to say before hitting the sky.
Your teacher, Ms. Bramble, is the elementary new teacher of the year winner.
Well, it was a special day for 8 Wichita educators. They received the Distinguished Classroom Teacher Award.
And those winners were surprised at their schools. You just saw that today. Emmy Bramble teaches kindergarten at Beach Elementary. Her family made the trip from Kansas City to celebrate the award with her.
Since I could talk, I wanted to be a teacher. I was raised by incredible, amazing women and teachers in my life, and I am just so proud that I'm getting to fulfill that role as a first-year teacher, and knowing that I'm having some success just makes all of it feel worth it.
Her favorite part of the job, hearing the silly stories and jokes her students bring to the classroom every day. All right, a beautiful start to the weekend. Thanks for making us a part of your night, and we'll see you back here tonight at 10.